Well, we touched up on a lot of topics. Anything else that we could think of?
Nope.
There's
That
Portland
happened this week. There's what?
Portland.
Oh yeah, we didn't even touch on that. Antifa attacked the Democratic National Convention in Portland, and they said, "We don't want Biden. We want revenge."
Revenge.
And then everyone says, "See, look at all the Democrats." It's like, yeah, they're not being directed by the president.
Yeah, they're not even Democrats, or else they would be happy that Biden was in it.
Yeah, obviously.
They're like anarchists. But yeah, I think in Portland, BLM, they're denouncing Antifa because the
Antifa sucks.
Yeah, because Antifa wants to keep. They're like, hey, we just started. Let's keep writing. And
I don't get it. To me, Portland, I hear a lot about like the Democratic side of Portland, but everybody I know is a Republican that's over there. Everybody I know, they all like to shoot guns and like the foresty, but they still want the beach.
It's a pretty liberal city.
Yeah,
it's a liberal state, right?
There's a core, which is the metropolitan area is very liberal, but if you start going outside of that, there's like spread out areas that are a little more rural,
A lot of places,
little
that
more
hunt
country
and fish. So it's gonna be those kind of people,
like Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
A lot of Nugent fans out there.
So the more you go out into like the people that are into the land and they got the hunting and all that stuff, they're a little more Trumpy,
a little more hippie. Oh no,
Trumpy.
Trumpy. The other way. Yeah.
But it's still, I think, in a whole, it's still a blue state.
Yeah, because that's where Google is. That's where Amazon is.
Do you think that Trump people use right guard? That is stupid. I feel dumb.
But it's funny, like, because people keep bringing up, Antifa and BLM. You would have a point if Joe Biden was like, hey, Antifa, meet me at the Democratic National Convention in Portland, and tweeted that out, and then showed up and it's like, fuck these people, If he did that, then you'd have an argument, but there's no argument.
Remember when the Bloods and the Crips did an album together? They should have Q, and then the Bad Boys do an album with BLM and
Proud
Antifa.
Boys.
The Proud Boys.
We are the world.
Yeah, just resurrect that.
It's
song.
time for unity. We are just a bunch of Proud
That would
Boys.
be awesome.
I had that sweatshirt.
Did you?
Did you?
What was it?
Michael Jackson.
Something for Africa. What was it?
Save the children, Africa.
The world for Africa. The people for Africa.
I forgot what it was.
And all I got
World
was this
Aid or whatever.
t-shirt.
Or not Hands Across America. That's something different. Hands Across America.
They did like a big telethon. Michael Jackson. And
And they all said Paul McCartney. Everyone was there.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was the 80s for sure.
They don't do that anymore. It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
I think they tried a few years back and they're like, this is terrible. I think they even did the same song.
So who wrote "We Are the World"? Who actually wrote that?
That's a good question. We're gonna
gotta
put
find
that
out
up
the
right
authors.
here.
Yeah, we'll
Ding.
put it.
I remember Stevie
in
Wonder
the
was a
comment
big part of
section
that, right?
on the video. Yeah, Stevie Wonder was there. I don't know who originated it.
I think
but,
even Axl Rose was there.
But who killed it? Michael Jackson
Of
killed
course.
his verse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stevie Wonder killed his verse for sure.
of course.
Yeah. Axel killed his. Too.
I don't remember Dolly Parton's,
Different
but
way.
she probably did too.
Speaking of embarrassing T-shirts, I remember
It was USA for Africa.
that's what it was.
It was
Okay.
I remember mom and dad went to like a Christian concert, Sandy Patty,
Yeah.
and they brought me back this turquoise shirt that was like 2 sizes too small, and I was already a chubby kid, so I'm like, great, I gotta wear this to school with like my gut hanging out. And then the
That
shirt
was my whole childhood.
And then
too.
the shirt said "Somebody up there loves me," but it was all written like in crayon, and then it was like a bunch of like happy stick figure people in crayon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mom,
Did that make you really popular in school?
It had
I'm
sequins.
pretty sure I got my ass kicked over it. I got
Sequins
jumped
on
a
the
lot.
sleeves.
It was never a fair fight. It was
That
always
shirt
like 3 or
built a
4
lot of
guys.
that shirt built a lot of character for you.
Oh God, I could take a punch. That's for sure. But but it pissed me off because she was like, "No, you're wearing it," and I had to wear it to school, and I go, "Oh my God, it was brutal." It was not.
Did you wear it with your Transformer underwear?
Yeah, I wish.
We need to find that shirt, Danny. Would you wear it now?
Would you start twitching if someone gave
It
you
was
one
for
right
like
now?
an 8-year-old,
That's all right. We'll find your size.
and I was like a chubby 10-year-old.
We'll recreate it.
That was the size difference.
I'm gonna look for that shirt on eBay.
Sandy Patty.
Is she still alive, Sandy Patty?
I think so. She's real chubby. Or is it Amy Grant I'm thinking of?
No, that was Sandy Patty.
They're both chubby. I'd still be down.
Nobody's
though.
gonna understand any of these references.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I'll stick up some pictures and then you tell me. Would you be down?
Amy
For a
Grant.
little
No,
two-
Amy Grant was the pretty
threesome
one,
with the-
and she was a Christian singer. And then she came out with a song that was like "Baby, Baby, I got so much love. It was so vanilla. There was nothing wrong with it, but I remember Christians just freaked the fuck out
Yeah, because she did a secular
She said
song.
baby.
because it was a secular song. Yeah, I just remember they freaked.
She said baby without saying baby Jesus.
Baby, baby.
Little baby Jesus. Yeah, so it was just a funny time. I remember we had the only concerts I went to were Christian concerts, like DC Talk.
And even still, Danny only goes to Christian concerts.
All still to this day.
Yep, Striper.
So my
your
first
fave.
concert was when I was
DC
14, when I moved out of the house and lived, to live with my dad, who wasn't religious, and we saw Aerosmith. And that was my first concert.
Ooh,
Nice.
You saw
that's a
that.
good
with
one.
me and
Yeah,
Joe.
I think you were there. Yeah, that's right.
We
You were
went.
in the army, I think. I think you were. Like,
Yeah, I was
visiting.
on leave, and we broke down in Joe's car.
So
remember?
Yeah.
now we know who else was in the
And
army.
then some chicks.
She kissed Steven Tyler.
yeah.
Because you could see it on the jumbo screen,
Yeah.
like when he was singing "Just Give Me a Kiss," and he leaned down and kissed this really hot younger girl.
Yeah.
And as we were leaving, she was hopping up and down. She's like, "Oh my God, Steven Tyler kissed me!" And she dropped her glasses. So I picked it up and I was like, "Hey, miss, you dropped your glasses." She didn't even acknowledge me, like didn't say thanks, nothing. She just yanked them out of my hand and she just kept jumping up and down. Just,
Oh, I thought she did something. I thought she gave you a kiss or gave
God
you
no, that would have made my
glasses or
day.
something.
God, no, my year. No. All
Next
she-
time you tell the story.
Well, you were
look
happy
that up.
about something. She was like,
No,
She
no, I was
touched me or
pissed. No,
something.
I was pissed. I'm like, "Oh, she's a bitch." But I mean, she just kissed Steven Tyler, I guess.
So would you have kissed her even though she just kissed
"Oh, hell
Steven
yeah,
Tyler?
he would have."
Steve
you
saw
kiss-
that girl.
Would you
she
kiss
was,
her?
Was she super hot?
She
Would
was
you?
like the hottest girl in the crowd.
So you would have kissed Steven Tyler just to get a little
yeah,
bit
would
of
you-
her lips
I was
on
a
there?
14-year-old boy,
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
Probably.
So
yeah.
you would
That
have
was my
gotten
first
Steven
concert,
Tyler
too.
slobber on you to get
and then
to get a
all
kiss
the
from
other
her?
slobbers from all the way dating back from the 70s. Ew.
Yeah, the petri dish.
The petri dish of Tyler.
All right, so I'm going to interrupt this though for what is everybody's favorite Bernie meme, since those have been going around. Favorites.
I think I would make one up where he was, because I liked the memes out there, but the one I think I make him. He's at Paddington Bear. Is that what I was saying earlier? Because it looks like Paddington Bear mittens. So he's having a tea party with them.
That's a good one.
That's a pretty good
I made it.
I'll
up,
make that
though.
one.
I didn't see- Okay, cool.
My favorite one is the one of Biden sitting behind him, sniffing him.
What reason do you like that one?
It
I
just
wanna know
cracks
the
me up.
Dark reason.
It just cracks me up.
What is he? What do you think Bernie smells like?
Do you think Biden's actually a child molester?
Sage.
Or do you think he just likes to, I don't know, be just really close around people? I mean, there's never been any like hard concrete evidence, just really creepy videos.
Yeah, where
Well,
he's smelling.
he's touchy with I don't know if he smells everybody.
Yeah.
I had to see a compilation, but he's touchy feely with like a lot with
And a lot of
random
kids,
people.
which is freaky.
But like when he argues with the dude, he'll like poke him in the chest,
Yeah.
stick his face in their face.
So he's personable.
contest.
Do you think he's a face talker, but somebody explained to him not to face talk?
Maybe.
So he just doesn't. He forgets sometimes. And stands behind you.
Does hair sniffing go with face talking?
It goes with murder. We've already discussed this. Remember?
Yes.
Murderers smell you.
Yeah. If you want to hear more on this, there's previous podcasts.
There's a previous. Okay. Well, quick
The
point.
last one.
A dude that grabs a girl's ass at the club is just a dude who's been drinking too much. But if you're standing behind a girl, smelling her, you're fucking
He
a
wants to make a
murderer,
skin
bro.
suit, you know?
Yeah, a lamp out of you.
Puts the lotion in the basket.
It puts the lotion on its
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or else it gets the hose
Yeah, we're watching. There's a video of
That's Ghost.
The movie Ghost, when they were making the potted clay thing together.
Spinning the pottery together.
Yeah, spinning pottery, and they as people do.
Yeah.
And then they replaced it with Bernie and his mitts.
Oh shit!
I like the armbar one. There's one where they have him
where
laying
he's like
down
a UFC
armbarring
fighter.
like a UFC fighter, and then they have like Joe Rogan and crew like going nuts.
Yeah. Oh crap!
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like the Wu-Tang one. They like put him in a black and white Wu-Tang picture, and then NWA. But I took the They put him in the NWA where on the album cover where they're all in a circle like looking down at you, and
he's
Easy E's got the gun. But I changed it to BWA, like Bernie's with attitude. And instead of straight out of Compton, I put straight out of Wisconsin.
Who showed? If somebody showed us the one where it was knitted.
Oh yeah, I showed you that one.
Yeah, we got to throw that up
friend
there.
of
That's
Oh yeah, there's a
fucking
knitted
cool.
Bernie. Yeah, somebody knitted his whole body.
They did a little miniature knitted Bernie, and then they put it's sitting on a little like bench made out of like little wood. It was like crafted. It was really, like legit crafted.
It's really
cool.
well done though.
Yeah.
I want to get it. I could probably find it and get one.
Yeah,
And that way we could put it for decoration.
Yeah,
next
we need it to decorate.
It'll be
the table
Bernie
forever.
and little Nas X right here, just chilling.
Yeah, Bernie and Nas X. They hang out.
We're gonna build it up.
I want to see somebody knit a mitten with Bernie with the mitten, with Bernie with the mitten, with Bernie with the mitten.
You'll probably see it on socks this Christmas, next Christmas.
Bernie socks.
Those
it'll
sock
be-
stores.
So yeah, that should probably be a Halloween costume. It'll be
Oh, the
on
Q
t-shirts.
shaman guy is gonna be a big.
Oh,
Halloween
Q shaman's gonna be a
costume.
Halloween costume. Yeah,
That's gonna be.
but just don't dress that way to the Capitol.
Do you think
Yeah.
he's
Trick or
going to
treat at the
go?
Capitol.
He'll go as himself in Halloween,
He's gonna be in prison.
right?
Yeah, he's gonna be in a prison outfit.
Yeah, he's
on
gonna-
Halloween.
But still wearing the outfit. In the,
Yeah. He's gonna construct one out of like toilet paper cardboard rolls at the end. Just put it over his head.
You think he'll be in prison?
Oh, for sure.
if any of them are gonna be in prison, he's one.
Hey man, what did Trump tweet when he said mandatory 10-year prison sentence for anyone that defaces monuments or government buildings? Remember he said that during the summer of Antifa and the riots?
I think they were saying like for maximum 20 years for what they did, which means they won't get 20, but 10
they'll
was
probably get
promised.
at least 10. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they tampered with stuff, if somebody stole a laptop with top secret information on it and tried to sell it to Russia, that person's going down.
I've seen the story.
Her defense is yes, she took the laptop, but the whole Russian story came out from
Her ex.
jealous ex-boyfriend, and he told the FBI that, and it wasn't true.
Dang, that's dirty.
But who knows? She looks
That's
like
a drunk phone
She looks
call.
like she could be a little Russian spy. She looks like a small girl, and she's holding like
Is
this
she
AR.
cute? She's cute.
She's like a small little. She looks like she'd
Steve,
be a
would
liberal.
you seen her?
She's got like
No, I haven't.
imagine like a tiny Lisa Loeb, but not as cute.
So you're saying liberals are tiny? And
I mean, she just maybe it's just the glasses, but she looks like some girl that would be in college, doing deaf poetry jams.
yeah, with the fine arts.
Donald
degree.
Trump, what a chump. Boom, boom, bam. She looks like one of those kind of people. And then you see this picture with an AR, and she's got like
A flag mask.
she's got the mask with the skull, and it's just like, wow.
Well, that's one thing I wanted to bring up, and this is random, but we got to stop with all the flags. I was making an American flag for the Purple Party, which you have to listen to other episodes to learn about the Purple Party.
The
I
centrist
made
party.
it up. We made it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, stop with all the flags. We should just have an American flag.
But do you have a flag?
Do you have a flag? Eddie Izzard. Stop with the police flags and the Civil War flags and the rainbow flag. There's even an African American version of the American flag. Stop with all the flags. We just go back to the original.
Hey, going back to Eddie Izzard, though, didn't he like make a left turn or something? Isn't he like
He wants
Conservative now?
change?
actually you're
genders
supposed to
or
call Eddie a she now, I think.
something? Yeah.
Oh,
like that.
went all the way?
Well, yeah.
I don't know if he's getting surgery. He just wants to live as a girl, I guess.
No, because the whole thing was he was married and straight, but he liked to dress and drag.
That's what it was.
so
but
was
now
Bruce Jenner.
It's evolved.
Now he wants to associate as a female.
So,
So
Steve,
now his wife is a lesbian.
Eddie
wife's
Izzard,
lesbian.
you've seen him, right?
Yeah.
Would you? Would you?
I saw him in a. He had a show.
Oh, you saw him live?
No, a movie, a show, a series. It was a good series. I forget what it was called, but he was. They were like gypsies, him and his family, and they ended up moving into this rich neighborhood and living in a house that wasn't sold yet or whatever, and making a name for themselves in the town.
Are they like squatters?
Yeah, it was a funny show.
It sounds funny the way you say it.
If you just go into a
You
vacant,
should be the narrator for it.
did you know if you just go into a vacant house and just change the locks, you get to live there for 30 days?
Really?
Yeah, and it blows me away
For the price of
That's
law.
it.
that more
30
homeless
days.
people just don't invest in a drill and some like lock changing equipment or whatever. Just learn how to. I'm sure a lot of them know how to do it. It's not hard. All you gotta do is get in the house through a window.
But it has to be empty. You can't do
Why am I
that with
giving
a house
advice?
full of people, right?
For squatters, never mind.
You're
You'll
gonna
figure it out.
You're gonna say this, and a homeless guy's gonna go into a house full of people and decide he's gonna live in the living room.
Yeah,
for
it has
30
to be
days.
an empty
It's
person.
my house now.
I changed the locks.
So we're gonna
I
have
put the ring
We
up.
live here.
we're gonna have an instructional video after this.
That'd be awesome. I'd be like, babe, but he put a ring up. So I don't know. Maybe we should let
Change
him
the locks.
stay.
So if you change the locks of a house with people are living there, do you have to give them all a key
No,
too?
that's trespassing. That's illegal. But yeah, 30 days, you could pretty much just go into a house.
Legal advice from Danny.
Legal advice for Danny.
If you want to hire him as a lawyer, he's $500 an hour.
I'm here for the homeless. I'm here to help.
He also has stock in a locksmith company. So
Danny's Locks.
Yeah, I used to have to go to a few of them. I'm sure our guest over there has gone to a few of those where you have to evict people. I've had to change the locks myself. It sucks. It's the worst feeling. I had this lady. It's like crying. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, honestly, ma'am, I don't know. I really feel for you. There's nothing I can do for you. This is my job.
That's messed up, Danny.
Yeah,
Like,
suck.
don't you feel like part of the man when you do that?
This is before the pandemic,
Like
though.
part of the problem. What was that movie? 99 Homes or something? Andrew
Very
Garfield.
You should stand against the
Kicking out
man,
people.
like the machine.
And then have someone lock me and my family out.
No,
I had one
That
loyalty,
don't
and that
happen.
was my family and my kids.
no, you're good. You would have been good.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't matter now.
Huh?
Didn't matter.
Oh, dang.
Oh, that was a low one.
So I don't know. Give the setting for what is
I
Steve
said-
saying, so our
It's
listeners
gone.
know.
Yes, I was thrown out of my house. That was 3 years ago. So.
Oh my God.
I say it in love though, because we all been through it. Well,
Yeah.
I've been through it.
Oh, technically, John has too.
Yeah,
Back in the
everybody's
day.
been thrown out of
That
a
was
house.
a short-lived. That was like one of those we're young, we're wild,
Yeah.
and it was a bad idea.
If you haven't checked that off your bucket list, get thrown out of the house at least one time in your life. It's awesome. There's a lot of things. Get thrown out of a restaurant.
No,
Get thrown out of a family member's house.
I work in the restaurant industry, so I can never.
Don't
throw
do the one you
somebody out.
work in.
Well, no, I can never be disrespectful like that.
Yeah, you could.
But yeah, out of the house was kind of.
If you didn't work there, you could.
If you can lock people out of their home, you can be disrespectful in a
the
restaurant.
sheriff was there. The sheriff's already kicking him out.
That's messed up. You brought the cops with you?
No,
Like,
the
geez, were
the
you
office
afraid of
calls
them?
The
Or?
cops. Well, yeah, you got to be careful.
Don't pass the buck.
We used to do these inspections every month, and our supervisor one time he went into this house, and we put up notes on the door before, and we knocked on the door, and this guy came out. We opened the door. We're all maintenance, and he came out of his hallway. It was dark, and he was rubbing his eyes, and he was pointing his gun at
Was
us.
he a white man?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, yeah, he had a gun.
and we were all.
In the open. I'm saying if you have your gun in the open, you're probably
Wasn't,
white.
wasn't scared of consequences. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. So yeah, so he's pointed at my boss, and I was outside the door. He's like, "Whoa!" And my boss, he grew up like in like the ghetto. He used to be a gang member, and so he was like, he was used to that stuff. But he was like, who are you? And he's like, I'm maintenance. And he pulled the door back a little bit. He goes, we put a note on the door. We told you we were coming for inspections. Like, oh, I work nights, and he was all out of it. But it's you never know. You have to go into people's houses in that job all the time.
So
like every day.
My dad's job, he used to have to kick people out of like vacant buildings sometimes.
Scary.
Oh yeah.
And
Scary.
he was good at it. And
He wasn't scared.
No, he was never scared.
That's because
he would
was
walk
a
in,
beast of a
announcing
man
himself.
who would destroy everybody if they tried anything.
Yeah.
But the best squatting situation I ever saw was there was a vacant theater, and I think it was in Fullerton, a vacant movie theater, and there was like a dude and a little person, which was also a dude.
Two dudes.
a little dude.
Yeah.
One was
A little
tiny.
person, a normal sized person.
Normal
and
dude,
they were
normal
living in there, and it was like they had a mansion because it was it had theaters in there, and it had they had popcorn machines, a full kitchen,
Yeah.
multiple bathrooms, tons of bathrooms.
But
And then-
it was vacant though. They didn't have like
It was
food in there,
vacant.
did they?
Yeah,
Like,
but they
didn't have
changed the
popcorn.
locks.
yeah, they had to
That's
change
all
the
they
locks
had
on
to
them.
do was
But
change
they
the
couldn't
locks,
use
and
the
they
popcorn
changed the
machine.
locks
They didn't have
for
like
30 days.
popcorn
30
and oil
days.
or anything, did they?
I don't know if they had any electricity. I'm not really sure.
they probably
I
had
mean, they're probably
some.
cooking
But there's-
beans.
It was an amazing. Like they had a lounge room for the employees. There was offices everywhere that you don't see.
Yeah,
The place was humongous. They could sleep in a different room every night for a month
that's awesome.
in that place. And there was reels of like movies. You can't just be like playing them all day, but you could. I don't know. It just looked like a fun playground. And they were just like, can you just leave a little hole somewhere? Can you just leave
that's
a
right.
slightly unlocked door
That
somewhere?
was off PCH.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was down south in Newport. I forget. I remember that movie theater. They were burning sage. They had the sage thing, and Uncle Dave said something about that. I remember.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I wanted to live there. I was jealous.
Yeah.
I wanted to leave a little hole for myself so I get back in there.
So I think we
Squatters'
should do a recap of everything we talked about, starting from the most recent. Danny is messed up. He'll lock people out of their houses. And then right before that, what were you talking about?
Squatters, Bernie memes.
Protesters, Bernie memes,
And then earlier on in the podcast,
executive orders,
Communists who are against fascism.
inauguration.
and then Steve almost said a thing. I forgot what it was. What was it? Yeah, that was it. And then, and so I think.
And also we have a birthday tomorrow
Oh man!
for John.
Happy birthday to John. Happy birthday to John.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Beep, bam, boom.
Sing the Mexican version, Danny.
The Mexican version. Yeah, we had this conversation off air, but the Mexican version is like a 10-minute song
Yeah,
about how you bring joy to people's lives, and it just goes on and on. Not the El Torito version where they sing "Happy Birthday" in Spanish.
I want to learn that version in English.
Oh, it's
I'll
long.
look
it
it up
doesn't
online.
translate as well because it's kind of
Yeah,
like one
of
of those
course.
things.
yeah.
But
I'm sure it's better in Spanish.
But I'll hear it every once in a while. We'll hear it at like at family gatherings where they'll sing the birthday song, and it's just like, ooh.
You're the next year old, like you're a couple of years older after that song.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a couple verses of the Star Spangled Banner. There's more than one.
That's awesome. I want to hear J-Lo sing it.
Do you want
There we go, and there's our
That's
exit
our sign-off
music.
music.
There it is.
What is that? Carly.
Thank you
Simon?
for listening to the Dirt Podcast. Again, we have the Miranda. There we go. Then we got the creator,
Johnny
David
Peace.
Persley and Johnny Peace. Thanks, Soup, for coming out and visiting us. Good deal.
Got an audience.
The
Audience
Dirt
live.
Podcast.
Peace.
The altar, she supposed, and on it was Hector.
Is the throne empty? Is the king dead? The empire unpossessed?
Off with his head.
You got me going in circles.